Welcome to Australia's Carbrook Golf Club. Located about 30 minutes south of the city of Brisbane, Carbrook's a par 71 6,200 metre course where players have a little more to worry about than just their swing. You see, the thing that makes this course stand out from all others in Australia, and surely anywhere in the world, is what lives in one part of the course. Golfers here have extra motivation to avoid the water.
Well, in 1994-95, roughly, we had some massive floods in this area, and the Logan River, which sits alongside the course here, burst its banks, and a couple of sharks, we don't know how many, came in at that time, and when the flood sort of receded, we ended up with the sharks stuck in there, and they've just grown up, living in the lake that sits beside the golf course there.
While some Carbrook residents still brave the water, the days of golfers jumping in to retrieve lost balls are long gone. But for quite a while after the flooding, many members refused to believe the stories were true.
It was probably a bit of a myth at the start, like the Loch Ness Monster. And that went on for a number of years, and then a couple of people actually got some shots of a fin on the water, which sort of gave it a bit more validity. And then sort of earlier this year, I wanted to get some video footage, which a couple of the members had got, but no one had really done anything with it. So I stuck it on YouTube, and the worldwide phenomenon that social media is now, that's sort of shown the world that our sharks are real. It got picked up by Yahoo in America and Canada, and that it went from basically a couple of thousand views to about 1.7 million views in about a week. The Courier Mail, which is Brisbane's major newspaper, came and took some photos, and fortunately we got a front page photo with, I was on there with the shark. It was a great shot, and so that then attracted a lot of radio interest, as well as various other publications. So we've certainly had our share of publicity, that's for sure.
Australia has already given golf a great white shark in Greg Norman, but these are even scarier. Bull sharks are known as being particularly aggressive, but the ones at Carbrook just love a bit of attention. Chuck some meat in the water and they're more than happy to put on a show.
We've seen about 5 or 6 at once, but I've had some people that know what they're talking about, who've come and done some footage on the sharks, and they tell me that there's some juvenile sharks in there, which means that they're breeding, which is great news, and apparently quite a unique situation. It's proved pretty popular. I know there's a number of people that come just to play and hopefully see the sharks, and that's local and also international visitors, so it is proving to be a great little asset for our club here.
Carbrook has embraced its guests, from a safe distance. But while the sharks patrolling golf's most dangerous water hazard are undoubtedly the stars, this isn't a novelty golf course. The monthly tournament here has been renamed in their honour, but Carbrook also hosts national-level championships as it offers a stern test.
People talk about how good the greens are, consistently year-round. They're always good. It's quite a forgiving place to play. Like, there's a lot of water, but there's also a lot of area where you can miss it. It's a linksy feel. It's a fairly flat golf course with some small undulations, especially around the greens. There are a number of trees, but I would say it's a fairly open style of golf course. They're two different nines. The front's pretty straightforward, like shape-wise. Most holes are pretty straight, and the holes are a lot more shaped on the back. There's a lot more dog legs, and the par threes are a bit longer on the back. So, there is quite a bit of difference from front to back. Around 3 or 4 under, I think, is a pretty good score, for the pros around here.
Shark Lake comes into play on the back nine. Children used to earn extra pocket money by jumping in here to fetch lost balls, but not since Jaws arrived with his friends. You could earn a lot of money from the stash in there now, but they're likely to remain undisturbed for quite some time.
Yeah, certainly we've got a ball contractor, but he doesn't go into that lake for obvious reasons. In fact, he's not allowed to go in that lake with his contract, but I wouldn't have a clue. There'd be thousands and thousands. I mean, it's 17 years roughly, and we sort of attract around 40,000 golfers a year, so you do the maths and, there'd be plenty of golf balls in there. But you've got to put a value on your life, I suppose. It comes into play on 2 holes, especially the tee shot on 12, so I'd imagine there's a lot in front of the tee on the 12th.
at a guess. I've seen quite a few go in there myself. I'd hate to imagine. Monday someone will get in there and find out, I would think, but maybe not in my lifetime.